Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is Betska, the Guru Coach, together with Raj Vashisht, and welcome to Borderless Leadership. Before I introduce our guest, I want to read something to you that in 2021, the leading cause of death globally was chronic heart disease. This is from the World Health Organization. So this podcast today begins a series of health podcasts. Today we're going to be dealing with heart disease. Another month we're going to be discussing cancer, for example. Another one could be lung diseases because of what happened during COVID, for example. COVID is also a major cause of heart disease. But before we even get into that, some people like Dr. Greger, some of you may know Dr. Greger, he's amazing. He's an American doctor who believes that diet is the #1 killer in the world, right? And I would agree with that. But I mean, the World Health Organization isn't looking at that from that perspective. But today we welcome Dr. Sushant. We welcome him back to our stage here, podcast. He is from Mumbai, India. And you need to know that this is an extraordinary human being because he is highly knowledgeable on the science of Ayurveda, which is one of those sciences in the world that not many people know about. We know about allopathic medicine. You go and see your medical doctor. Some of us know about naturopathy or acupuncture or whatever, but Ayurvedic medicine, what's that, right? We do not have enough knowledge about that. And yet, in my experience, Ayurvedic medicine is probably the best medicine for healing and curing most or all dysfunctions of the body. And we don't, in Ayurvedic medicine, we don't like to talk about it as a disease. We like to talk about it as a cell dysfunction. And then, because if you say that, oh, I've got cancer, I've got heart disease, you know what happens? Because I'm a specialist in human behavior, I know this. The human starts to think, oh, I've got heart disease, or oh, I've got lung cancer, or I've got brain cancer or something. So they go into a victim mode, and that will put them into a spiral. Right, doctor?
Yes, absolutely correct.
Yeah. So this is why we wanted to have this podcast, a series of podcasts on various diseases to help people understand the causes and cures, because all diseases can be cured. All diseases, all dysfunctions of the body can be cured if you know how to do it. And Ayurvedic medicine is the most ancient medicine, and we should all learn it and or learn about it. So that we can find the right practitioner. And Dr. Sushant, by the way, works virtually. He can meet with you like we're meeting here today, and he can help you find your pulse and find out what's really going on in your body. So do call this man. He's truly an angel. So Dr. Sushant, let's talk about, we want to explain the importance of the heart in Ayurveda. But I'm wondering if you want to open up with a story of, a patient of yours that overcame heart disease. Would you like to do that?
Yes. First of all, I would like to say thank you so much for calling me over here and express my sincere gratitude to Guru Betska and Mr. Raj inviting me to the part of this incredible conversation. It's a truly honor for me to be here, to have share my opportunity to share my thoughts to everyone. So I would like to share my one patient story. The patient was suffering from heart disease. All of a sudden, he got anginal pain. He directly go to the cardiologist. He's done the angiography and found 6 blockages in heart. He was so scared. 6 blockages. We can't do operation also. No bypass, no angioplasty. He was so helpless. And ejaculation fraction was 20%, 20-25%. He came to me and OPD. I was like, oh, what happened? The six blockages in the heart. How we are living? Like a long time of a stress, diet, lifestyle. It was really mess. So I started with some herbs, some home remedies, and the diet at least for 6 months. And you know what miracle happened?
What?
Within the 3 months, he able to walk for 6 kilometers.
My God.
Previous that he's not able to walk for 10 steps.
Oh,
Wow.
And we did the 2D echo, and his heart function is right now 45%.
Wonderful.
The cardiologist changed the entire machine. He re-examined who has done the previous one and the recent one, how this heart function can be increased. It's so amazing. Like Ayurveda does the miracles.
I'm
Wonderful.
also using your medicine. Betska also using your medicine.
Yeah, we
And
are. We're using
I'm
your
also
medicine.
in recovery mode.
Thank you so much for trusting in Ayurveda, basically.
Yeah.
So heart is a really important organ. According to Ayurveda, it's a three marma inside your body. Like first one is the brain, second is the heart, and third one is the bladder.
Uh-huh.
It resembles with your nervous system, circulating system, and the urinary system. If any injury happen externally or internally, can lead to the serious condition or immediate death. So heart plays very important role in your life. It is not an only the consciousness; it's also the a center of a circulation for the blood and the prana. Prana means life force. It's just not a physical functioning of it. It also carries emotions and mental of the well-being. Because according to the Ayurveda, the mana resides in your heart. So when you get stress out, you get that palpitation. Your mind is disturbed. That's why you get that palpitation because your heart resides in your heart. If somebody has an imbalance in your mana, mind, we give the heart dhara. That's oil pouring on your heart, so mind gets stable. It's how Ayurveda works. It also balances the three major vata, pitta, and kapha. It's biologically governs functions. And it's really good to work with the Ayurvedic practitioner to know your how's your vata, pitta balance or predominance in nature.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So, yeah, we encourage all the viewers and listeners to see an Ayurvedic practitioner and find out which of your doshas is in balance, which are out of balance, and then the Ayurvedic specialist will be able to give you the necessary herbs. You know, one of the things you mentioned in your story of this patient who had serious heart disease, that home remedies are, are part of the whole prescription. And I find that so interesting, like for my cough, for example, you gave me a homemade remedy that I make and the cough subsides as soon, it's like instant.
Yes.
And so over time, it's possible that the cough will heal, but if I didn't take it, I would be coughing, and it causes problems on the heart, causes problems on the body. You get stressed out because you can't stop coughing, etc. Right? So simple thing like that, it's absolutely vital.
Really, yes. I would like to share one thing.
Yeah.
There is one called cinnamon.
Yeah,
In Hindi,
cinnamon.
it's called dalchini. Yes.
Yeah.
There are so many research projects which says that it reduces the heart conditions, all the heart disorders like hypertrophy, anginal pain. We previously it has been written over there. If someone is having the anginal pain or heart attack conditions, immediately put a cinnamon in your mouth. That anginal pain, the blood, the vasodilation will be done, and you will not land up into any severe conditions. So, like the
Wow.
sorbate rate, it acts as like a cinnamon. So it has
Wow.
very good compound.
That is incredible.
Yes.
I
If
love
somebody
cinnamon.
has it, yes. If somebody having some heart conditions, definitely cinnamon is a good
Okay.
amount can be helpful to them. But it
So,
has to be continued for 8 weeks.
yes. Okay. So under the tongue, put it under the tongue
Yes,
or
under
in the
tongue,
mouth.
on the tongue,
Under,
in the mouth,
under.
in the mouth. They need to
Okay.
just chew it. So whatever the juices are there, it will directly act on your body and it's really
Ah,
help. We have seen that conditions
wow.
because
So,
in India it's not possible to everyone to keep that sorbet rate, but we have the cinnamon in your kitchen, so you can use that.
right. Yeah, that is so amazing. And so not the powder, but the bark, cinnamon bark
But
you want to chew.
yes, yes,
Ah, okay. Well, that's important. Yeah, we've got some of that in our kitchen too.
yes. It also helps with the diabetes, metabolic disorders. Also, it works as anti-inflammatory.
For
So throat
anxiety?
condition and anti-inflammatory
Oh,
and antioxidant.
anti-inflammatory. Yeah. An
Yes,
antioxidant. Yeah, right on.
yeah, that's
Okay,
very
that's
good
great.
property.
Mm-hmm. Well, listen, Doctor, we're going to take a short pause and we're going to be coming back, folks, with part 2 on heart disease with Dr. Sushant. See you soon.
Thank you.